Hello and welcome again to Red Gaming Tech. My name is Marta. Today is the 8th of November and this time I'm bringing you some news regarding Legacy of the Void. Yes, we finally have concrete information regarding this heavily anticipated title. At least I'm anticipating it anyway. I'm sure some of you are as well. Now, as you will probably guess, it will be adding new single-player campaign missions, as well as a new co-op gameplay mode, Archon mode, and Allied Commanders mode, as well as several new playable units. What is interesting though is that it will actually be standalone. It won't require Wings of Liberty or Heart of the Swarm in order to be played. Now, new cinematic and gameplay videos were released, which introduced some changes to each faction, and I will link them in the description below this video. But we have some information here, and I will go through some of the changes here as well, just kind of highlighting the key points. However, we have information from BlizzCon here saying, quote, Starcraft 2, Legacy of the Void continues the story of Blizzard's award-winning Starcraft 2 Wings of Liberty, where the first expansion, Heart of the Swarm, left off, with a new campaign that brings a sci-fi saga, to an epic conclusion. Protoss legends Artanis and Zeratul attempt to unite their race in an intergalactic fight for survival against an ancient evil from the void that threatens the universe. The fates of Terran hero Jim Raynor and Kerrigan, the Queen of Blades, also hang in the balance. Now, you may remember that I mentioned Archon mode a few moments ago, and basically, as you may have heard, this will allow two players to team up to share control over a single base, taking on other partnered players. And Blizzard said, quote, by sharing responsibility of commanding troops and managing resources, players can focus their own areas of the battle and execute more intricate strategies. Now, Allied Commanders, the other new co-op mode, is an objective-based mode that places players in the shoes of powerful commanders from the Starcraft saga. Now, different commanders will naturally have different abilities and buffs as players fight their way through a, quote, series of special scenarios together, and as you progress you will level up your commander's abilities. Now, Blizzard also gave some details on some of the expansion's new units, which is what I'm sure a lot of you are interested in. They said, quote, Zerg swarms will welcome the return of the Lurker, a classic creature from the original Starcraft that lays waste to infantry with deadly spines that burst from the ground. The Protoss fields a new weapon called the Disruptor, which can use massive energy spikes to wreak havoc through swaths of ground forces, and the Terrans have engineered some new technology, such as tactical jump, which allows their battlecruisers to teleport to any location on the battlefield. So, perhaps we will finally see a return of the proxy biscuit cruiser. I certainly hope so. Unfortunately, there is no hint of release date or price. My guess is around March sort of time, because that is when Heart of the Swarm came out, when it released. But of course that's just pure speculation. I have no insider knowledge, unfortunately. Now, as I said, they did release a video for each of the races, which will kind of detail some of the changes. I suggest you give a look-see and look at the relevant race, as there's quite a bit of information within, but I am so excited for Legacy of the Void. I cannot wait. Hopefully it's March when it comes out, but I'm just happy that it's going to be coming out sometime soon. Really psyched to be finally finishing the campaign of Mighty Starcraft, and of course finally getting the Protoss campaign as well, since they are my race of choice. Anyway, that is me done for this video. I'll see you next time.